What's good? This is your girl Divine Karma coming in with the Chit Chat channel message today. How are you? I send you peace, light, love, and harmony as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. I hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, all right? Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be alerted when I post videos. Everything's in the bio. My services are on sale. It's been a really heavy AM. In a good way. In a good way. If you don't, my other channel, Divine Karma's Tarot, I did a really spiritual reading today about ancestors apologizing to some people for some tweaks in their soul contract. So you might want to check that out. But this message, Spirit speak to me, through me, and for me. Consider it as the cheat sheet to clearing some karma, if that's a trigger word for you, clearing some energy from some past lives. This is your cheat sheet to, I wrote some notes down, excuse me, so if you see me looking down, that's why. Some secrets to your soul contract, to clearing some energies, all right? Some past incarnations that have some things they need to say to you, all right? Some past versions of you. Let's clear this energy. All right. So, we all come here on a soul contract. You know, we know this, right? And Spirit put this message on me last night when I was still in the bed. There are some versions of you, some past lives of yours, you in different timelines from the past. I got access to Akashic Records. That's something that I got gifted with. And there are some past versions of you that want to help you, that want to give you some secrets and some knowledge from some past lives of yours, and some secrets to your soul contract and how to clear your karma or clear your energy in this lifetime. Like I said, they kept saying this is a cheat sheet for you to get ahead and clear some energy and get to where you need to be and undo some blockages that, you know, some stumbling blocks that you keep running into in this life. For some of you, and I picked up this energy in the reading I just did on my Divine Karma's Tarot, there is a heavy energy on me about people that grew up as an orphan or adopted or in a home that you were not raised with your biological mother and father. And that is a past life for many of you. And it has caused abandonment issues, right? If you have abandonment issues, I'm speaking to you. This is definitely a past life of yours that wants to have a conversation with you, and why you chose, you know, some of the things that you did in your soul contract. In this lifetime, some of you have abandonment issues. You gave up pretty much on love or you getting the life that you want, but you have abandonment issues. And for some of you, you keep yourself, you keep your, you know, a real tight rein on who you let in your circle. Not to say that's a bad thing. You should always do inventory on your circle, and I say that all the time. But for a lot of you, it's a blockage because you have put yourself in this little cocoon, and you don't, you know, butterflies, you know, they start and they go in a cocoon and they come into a butterfly. You stay in the cocoon, all right, for the most part. And this comes from, you had a past life where you were abandoned. You were either abandoned or you were, you know, like an orphan, or like I said, you did not grow up in the home with your biological mother and father. Now I'm going to tell you something. With this, some of you that were in this energy in a past life, this was a past life of yours. You, how can I say this? Whoever abandoned you in your past life, they are in this life in another body looking for you. Your soul contract decided to put this on your journey here so you can deal with this once and for all. So some of the people that has been sent to you via, you decided this on your soul contract. Um, okay. Via your soul contract, you decided this because this is, like I said, for you to balance out your karma or energy. So whichever one resonates with you, these people that abandon you are in this life in another body. They're looking for you. They're looking for you because not only do you need to balance this out, they need to balance this out as well, right? So only you will know. And I can tell you, this is how you will know that these are the people that you chose on your soul contract to clear this, because you and them, and it could be a relationship, could be a friendship, whatever it is, and it could be more than one person. You and them trigger each other to a level that is ridiculous, right? But it's the kind of energy, whether it's friend, whoever it is, if you have not already dealt with this abandonment issue from this past life, no matter what you do, they, like, the universe seems to put them back on your path for some reason, for whatever reason it may be, because it needs to be handled. This is going to balance out their karma and their energy, and it's going to balance out your abandonment issues as well. All right. For some of you in a past life, you had a child that did not make it. Like, I'm picking up, it was either stillborn, or you miscarried, or an abortion. All right. And that caused you to be not to, there's this energy of, in that lifetime, you were heavily connected to religion. And when you had this child, and you don't have to be the mother, you could be the father, you can be the divine masculine of this situation. But when you had this child, right, if it was stillborn, that's definitely going to apply to the divine masculine, obviously, because you can't carry a child. But it was stillborn, you miscarried, or something happened. And in that lifetime, you were connected heavily to religion. You questioned God, or whoever source was for you at that time. How could you let this happen to my child? For some of you, this was like your only child. Maybe you couldn't get pregnant anymore after that. Maybe whatever happened, but you questioned the divine, and you lost your trust, and you lost your faith, because you were like, how could you let this happen? Why would you take my baby from me? Why would you let this happen to my child? Right? Not overstanding. A lot of people now are like that. And you have to understand this. As I know, because I had my son too early, and he lived for 15, 20 minutes and was gone. Okay? I know this feeling. You have to understand. Even babies have a soul contract, right? A child, a baby, still had to sign up for a soul contract. And for some reason, maybe it's to clear out old karma or something, their soul contract was to be miscarried, to be a stillborn, to transition at an early age, right? Some of you could have had the baby, and maybe it lived to only like one. So you take which one of those, was only lived to be very, very, a couple of years or months. You lost your trust and you lost your faith. Some of you were like, there is no God, because a God would not let this happen. Everybody has a soul contract, even babies. That was their soul's choice. They had something to take care of. There was some kind of whatever debt they had to pay, and that was their choice. But talking about your soul contract, you gave up faith, you gave up trust. It has carried over into this life with you, and that past life is trying to tell you, this is what it's trying to tell you. Don't lose your faith in the divine, right? Things happen because everybody has a soul contract. And for some of you, You take it if it applies. You want a baby now, or want a child now, and maybe that the doctors have told you you can't get pregnant or something along those lines. And the reason, this is your past life saying this, the reason that it's not happening at this time is because of this past life. It's not happening because of this past life. So this is, like I said, your cheat sheet. This past life is telling you the divine is real. Your guides and angels are real. Source is real. Whatever you choose to call it doesn't matter. It's real. But you have to clear this energy. You have to clear this karma. And this is your past life you begging for you to do so. To clear this energy. For some of you, if you can't have children, the doctors have told you that. I'm also hearing from your past you, to clear this energy, because even if you don't carry a child, you can always adopt. But none of these blessings will be bestowed upon you until you clear this energy. Like I said, this past life you lost all trust, lost all hope, faith, everything. For some of you in a past life, you were in a relationship that did not allow you, that somebody really did you in. And I'm picking up for a lot of you, you've had a lot of past lives for some of you where relationships just wasn't your thing. You got hurt over and over and over and over again. This past version of you wants to have a conversation with you to clear that energy, because you have a divine counterpart that is waiting on you. But you have carried this energy from past hurt and past lives and don't want to trust people. I'm hearing that phrase, all men are dogs, all women are dogs, all women just want this, or just all of that energy that you're carrying, it is from a past life. Now, you chose this soul contract to come here and to balance that energy out. For some of you, you are going to have to, if you already have it, you're going to have to get in a relationship that is not the best. All right. And if you're wondering, like, Divine, why would I do that? Because your past person is trying to click that trigger for you to go ahead and face this and handle it now. Right. So if you've been in relationships or a relationship or in one now that you know they are not the one, and you're asking, why are they on my journey? One, your soul chose it. Two, why did your soul choose it? Because the past version of you needed to trigger that abandonment, that I ain't trusting nobody. I told you you can't trust no woman. I told you you can't trust no man. That trigger you had to be triggered. And now it's time to deal with it. Now it's time to face the monster in the closet. This is your cheat sheet on how to balance your energy out. Because once you do that, you have a beautiful divine counterpart coming your way. You have true love coming your way. A lot of you, when you have a child, I'm not going to say if, because I'm going to put out there that whoever this is for is going to do the work. You're not going to have a regular child. I'm going to tell you that right now. For some of you, when you do clear this energy and get pregnant, for some of you, it's going to be twins. But no matter what, this is not going to be a regular child, because the past version of you, that this energy that you cleared, is going to make sure this is going to be a star seed, a golden child, an indigo, whatever you want to call it, that is going to come in the gate with gifts. I'm talking about at 2 or 3 reading books that 16-year-olds struggle to read. That kind of child. Vocabulary that a 20-year-old doesn't have. That kind of child. For some of you in a past life, you then this is ain't gonna, this is, I don't know how spiritual or how open-minded you are, but I'm talking to my people that's spiritual and open-minded. You keep having dreams and visions and whatever have you, and meditations, whatever, of somewhere that's not here. And I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh, it must be Atlantis or Lemuria or it came in." No, I'm talking about a whole nother galaxy, my love. You have roots from somewhere else. You're not crazy. You're not, when you have these dreams, you don't wait. Yeah, I know you waking up or coming out of meditation like, what? That place don't exist. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And you have soul tribe. You have native, I say native, but I don't know if that's their word in this galaxy, individuals. You have a family there that are helping you, that contact you. They were with you in past lives, and they're with you now. This was a past life for some of you. So don't feel off or crazy or anything when I'm saying someone speaking, you think that you're speaking in tongues, like some religion, like in the church. You're not. It hits you out of nowhere. You just start speaking it for whatever reason and you don't know why. You're not speaking in tongues. This is not religion. This is your native, whatever, from this galaxy. And for some of you, it's not words or like I speak in my native tongue. I know my native tongue, right? For some of you, it's not even syllables or anything from this. I'm hearing clicking, like a click, like clicking and like sounds that whales and dolphins and stuff make, like that kind of, it's a frequency. There we go. It's not even words. And you find yourself doing it. I just heard somebody say, I think I might have Tourette's. You don't have Tourette's. I mean, I'm not, you might, if you watch it, they said you've been diagnosed with that. But for you, the rest of you, you don't have Tourette's. It's from another galaxy. You're not supposed to understand it. And this past life is telling you, would you please, when this happens, especially when you have these dreams or these visions and you feel this out of nowhere noise, is what I'm going to say, upon you, don't fight it. Sit still. Because when you use it or you say it or make the noise, right, you're contacting your soul tribe back at the other galaxy, right? They have information for you. They're watching over you, right? A lot of you had gifts in past lives that you can't figure out why now. Why? A lot of you are having a lot of memories. You've done this before. Thank you, Spirit. Deja vu. A lot of you, your deja vu is about to increase because you've been here before. Deja vu is simply, if people just like, I don't even know what deja vu is. My guides and angels and the divine told me what deja vu was years ago. Deja vu is simply your soul and your spirit, which is the etheric part of you, and your physical body in this matrix. All of them coming together, trying, and your spirit and soul are trying to remind you, hey, we've already done this. We've already done this. We need you to wake up and realize we've already done this. And for many, it is really those past lives I'm talking about, really trying to get in touch with you as well. Hey, we have some energy to clear up so you can get this beautiful life that's yours, right? I'm going to drop this off here. I'm asking Spirit, do I have any more channels? somebody like the person I'm talking to or people I'm talking to, that you keep having these visions and dreams and this noise that from another galaxy. You had a past life in another galaxy and you've got soul tribe there. Like, this is really bothering you. This is really, you feel it's almost like you homesick, but you don't know. You ask it, how am I homesick? I'm at home. your soul is homesick, for lack of better words, for that galaxy. And they just want you to tap in, babe. That's all they want. They just want you to tap in. So whatever the noise is, click, whatever that is, right? They just want you to tap in so they can connect with you, right? Like somebody, I keep hearing somebody say, like, I want to go home. But then you ask yourself, like, you at home. You sitting in your house right now. That's home. And when you clear out this energy in this lifetime, your goal, that past life wants you to make sure you clear out whatever energy you need to in this life. Because when you leave here, oh, you're not coming back to Earth. You are going home. That is home. All right. I'm going to drop this off here. Y'all know the drill. I love you and I love it when you love me back. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.